Everybody come and see. I say come and hear. I don't carry and come. Better information, superb advertisement. We no get it right far. Oh, to get update and get informed. Oh, come to Celestial Half Hour. Celestial Half Hour TV. Now we be the best information carrier.
Ó ní tó bá kú, ó ní ẹ̀jẹ̀ ẹ̀ wà lórí ara ẹ̀. Ó dẹ̀ ní ayọ̀ wà fún arọ tí ó bá ṣe kí ni tó bá gbọ́. Wọ́n ní there's gonna be trouble in Oṣòdì. Arọ yẹn dẹ̀ ti kúrò lóṣòdì ní Monday. Wọ́n ní láyọ̀ ti máa wà ní Saturday. Ó ti ń fọgbọ́n rìn lọ díẹ̀ títí ó fi dé Ìkẹjà. Títí ó fi dé Ayọ̀bọ̀, ó lọ fara ẹ̀ pamọ́ síbẹ̀. Nísìnyí ẹ rò pé bóyá tẹ bá ti wá sí church. Ó kọ́fà ìyá Mojí, ó kọ́fà mọ́mì Tọ́pẹ́. Ó kọ́fà àwọn Tọ́pẹ́ náà. Tí o bá gbé mọ́tò márùn-ún síbi tó jẹ́ tiẹ̀. Tó bá rọ ìjìnà ẹ̀sẹ̀ yọkàn tó sáfìsì ẹ̀. Tó ní sáfìsì òbèrè lọ́wọ́ mẹ́kánìkì pé sáfìsì ẹ̀ ti kọ́fà gbogbo mọ́tò tó kù yọ láì. Wọ́n ní ẹ́ńjìn tí wọ́n. Ó dàbẹ́ tọ́mọ ẹ̀ ń fagbó. Ó mọ̀ pọ́mọ ń fagbó díẹ̀ ń dọ́lẹ̀ ti ṣẹlẹ̀. Ó jẹ́ wàá lọ sí day student Lábẹ́òkúta. That is freedom to buy the any amount you want to ram and blow. But one day the brain will blow. The brain bá ti blow. Wọ́n ní alágbájá ń kọ́ wa. Ọ̀gá ó wà láàárọ̀ àrùn mẹ́ta ọ̀gbúdọ̀ dọ̀bẹ̀ nù. Ìṣẹ́dá kó gbàgbẹ́ wọ sàárè ìdásọ̀. À ń bára wa sọ̀rọ̀, a nífẹ̀ẹ́ ara wa ni. Ẹ jẹ́ kó délẹ̀ káwọn ọmọ tó fẹ́ ṣẹlẹ̀. Kí ló fẹ́ ṣẹlẹ̀? Kò sí. Nígbà tí Abíọ́lá kú, kò sí kan tó ṣẹlẹ̀. Nígbà tí Abacha gbé ńlẹ̀, kò sí kan tó ṣẹlẹ̀. Nígbà tí Díyà lọ, kò sí kan tó ṣẹlẹ̀. Nígbà tó bá sọjọ́ náà wọ́n máa tún lọ kò tẹ̀ ní kò ní hó dẹni bí àwọn lè lọ pé sùn ní adéṣe àwọn tó bá ti bẹ̀rẹ̀ ẹ̀sọ́. Bẹ́ẹ̀ nígbà tí amúsùn bá máa lọ kò sí kan tó bá ṣẹlẹ̀. Nígbà tí Ambode bá máa lọ kò sí kan tó bá ṣẹlẹ̀. Nígbà tí Sanwó-Olú bá máa lọ wẹ́rẹ́ náà ni òun náà ti sí ìjì tẹ́lẹ̀ owó ló fi ń gbéra tó rún mọ́. Bẹ́ẹ̀ nígbà tí Dàpọ̀ Abíọ́dún náà bá máa lọ nígbà tí Mákọ̀sí bá máa lọ kò sí kan tó lè mú kílà àwọn ìwọ́lẹ̀ náà. So tó bá yá àtẹ̀síwá kékeré yìí ẹ tètè ní etí ìgbọ́ àti àyà ìgbàṣe kẹgbà kẹmàṣe. Now this morning I want to tell you it's a cause to be poor. Kí ni mo pè é? It's a cause to be what? To be poor. When you look at the book of Deuteronomy 28 and Deuteronomy 29 from verse 10, you can start from verse 6, sit down. You can start from verse 6. It's a cause in life to be what? To be poor. Ìbànújẹ́ àti ìkan burúkú ni kéèyàn wá sáyé kó tòṣì. Deuteronomy 29 from verse 8. Hallelujah. Kí ló náà gbà? Kí ló náà gbà? Kí lè ń sáré kí Fúlàní má gbà? Lórí ẹ̀ ló. Èmi kọ́nà ti ń balẹ̀ lọ́wọ́ àwọn èèyàn. Fúlàní ò jẹ̀bi. Nígbà tí gbogbo yín tó lọ jòkó sínú ìgboro. Ó dàbí wo ṣọ́ọ̀bù tó yẹ yọ síwájú ilé. Ó ní òun ò fẹ́ kẹ́ni bọ̀dé fọ́ọ̀kùn ìyàwó òun kó yẹ wọ́n má lọ ṣe àṣemáṣe pẹ̀lú ìyàwó yẹn láńlọ́ọ̀dù ni o. Wọ́n yọ ṣọ́ọ̀bù mẹ́fà síbẹ̀. Ó lóun kì í fẹ́ kéèyàn sọ̀rọ̀ sí ìyàwó òun. Ó dẹ̀ tọ́jú ìyàwó ẹ̀ sínú ilé. Ó dẹ̀ fẹ́ràn ṣọ́ọ̀bù yẹn. Ó ní tó bá tún gbàyàn sí ṣọ́ọ̀bù. Tó bá lọ bí iṣẹ́ wọ́n lè lọ wọlé sí látẹ̀yìn kọ́ lọ́ bá ìyàwó òun ṣèṣekúṣe. Ṣé kò ní kọ́kọ́rọ́ sójú abẹ́ ẹ̀ ní? Ìfẹ́ tọ́lọ̀ fún ṣé kò wá private. Private náà ni. And the boss corner dẹ̀ tún ni. Ṣé ìta gbangba náà gbé sí iwájú orí ló wà ní? Ṣé nínú ọkàn ìyàwó ẹ̀ ló wà? Ìgbà tó gbà fún ẹ náà ṣe nínú ọkàn ẹ̀ náà ló ti sílẹ̀ kù fún ẹ. lẹ́yìn ìgbà tó ń ṣílẹ̀kùn fún ọ fún ara ẹ̀ náà tó fẹ́ sílé tí ó sọ fún ẹ pé wọ́n ló ti fájì òun. wá ọmọ tọ́jú sí ọjọ́ mélòó ló fẹ́ tọ́jú ẹ̀gbà olóògùn kú ọkùnrin ló tọ́jú obìnrin ní I will protect you ẹ̀ máa tọ́jú ẹ̀ ìyà ò ní jẹ́ tí kú bá pa ẹ́ lẹ́yìn ọ̀kadà tẹ̀yìn ṣé ìyà ò ní jẹ́ òun lérí nǹkan tó lè ṣe nǹkan tó mọ̀ bẹ̀rẹ̀ olófẹ́ dúró dì ní tọ́jú alẹ́ ó ní kú tó bá fẹ́ pa ìyàwó nǹkó pa òun ẹ kò ní ìdòkò yẹ kó sọ jáde láti ẹnu tó bá ti wọ mọ́lù ẹ̀ kó bẹ́ẹ̀ ta pa wíńdò bẹ́ẹ̀ ta kó tètè jẹ́ kó bọ́ sí. Hallelujah. It's a cause to be what? To be poor. Ó ló gba ilẹ̀ padà fún wọn. Then when you look at the book of Genesis 26 from verse 4 to 10, ó ní gbogbo ilẹ̀ àti kànga tí wọ́n gbà. All the wealth that has been confiscated from Abraham, Isaac regained and then reactivated everything. He reactivated everything. It's a cause to be what? To be poor. Ó fẹ́ ṣe adìyẹ jẹ́ ó fẹ́ ṣe adìyẹ. Ó fẹ́ ṣe pẹ́pẹ́yẹ jẹ́ ó fẹ́ ṣe pẹ́pẹ́yẹ. Pẹ́pẹ́yẹ ò sí wọn láàrin. Mo bèèrè lọ́wọ́ ọlọ́lá lọ́jọ́ kan. Ọlọ́wọ́ pẹ́pẹ́yẹ ti ṣòro. Mo bèèrè lọ́wọ́ same day. Ó ní pẹ́pẹ́yẹ ò sí mọ́. Àwọn málà. In 1975, 73, 77, I was a dealer in pepper. I am what? A dealer. I deal on it. It's a cause to be what? To be poor. And if you want the way of me to be poor, you poor. Hallelujah. When you look at the book of Genesis 1, from verse 18 downward, Genesis 2, from verse 24, it says, everything he created, everything he grows from the soil, he made them to have seeds. So when you are done with the one of this year, you have to preserve the seed for all the year. Then you'll be using it and then you transfer it back to your children. That's why we are still having a wedding till tomorrow. That's why we're still having pumpkin till tomorrow. That's why we're still having watermelon till tomorrow. That's why we're still having carrot and maize till tomorrow. Because the man has even perfected everything. Carry the seed along. But people are not carrying the seed along again. People are carrying Yahoo along. That cannot be transferred to their children. So they want to finish their own just like the seed they brought from America, from Nigeria to what? To be planting. Hallelujah. Hallelujah. So when you look at it, it's a very bad thing to be what? To be poor. When you come to church for prayer, look for where to sleep inside the church. But when people are now coming to church now, they say they're looking for guest house. Who brought guest house? Redeemed Pentecostals. Because amongst them, they make some people are big people. When the governor comes, you have to sleep in the guest house. Who is the governor? Who is governor? Who is minister? You made him minister. God never made him minister. He came into that seat in a fraudulent way. And he will go in a very fraudulent way. There is no difference between the former governor of Delta State, Okowa, and Akpabio Asika and Okotiebo. They have they share the same blood. Wasteful generation. Useless man. Idiot man. He never even looked at his terrain. He was mismanaging the resources for his people. They're supposed to make his people rich. Hallelujah. They said when the children of Noah came out from the boats, they started practicing agriculture. They started what? They started agriculture immediately. And when they were going into the boats, in the ark of Noah, they gathered all those fruits that they are going to use. They said Sham, Ham. When they came down from the boat, they started what? Agriculture. When you get to worry, when you get to Delta those days, The big family, the Hebrew family and everything, they planted all what they planted was pineapple, fruits, everything. They were exporting. When you get to Niger Delta, when you get to the Orobos area, you see them with what? They planted rubber, cash crop, rubber. When you get to Ondo State, you see cocoa. When you get to Ekiti, you see cocoa everywhere. And when the price of cocoa nosedive, Awolowo now will bring out money and buy the heart of those farmers and stock the whole thing. That's where we have in Ikeja. There is a cocoa bus stop. There is a storage in our background. All the cocoa from all the whole area. Awolowo will buy it and stock it. From there we have Cadbury. From there we have chocolate. Then they took the seed back to Cote d'Ivoire. They spread it together. They spread it to everywhere. Then they spread palm kernel, everything, from Nigeria 1976 to outside the country, Malaysia, in 1976. Hallelujah. The topic for this morning, brethren, is a very barbaric, satanic, outdated, very stupid for people to be poor. For anybody, we don't have any sign under heaven. Anywhere you get to, you meet land. When you are traveling, you meet land. You go to Ghana, you meet land. You go to Cote d'Ivoire, you meet land. We walk on land. We build on land. We live there. We plant. We construct buildings and roads. Then we put dams on it. There is water for you to do your fishing. When you get to Niger Delta, when you get to Akwa Ibom, when you get to everywhere, you see big fish spoilers. When they come down after 1 month, you see fish everywhere, people. Yet till today, we should give God the glory. Till tomorrow, we are still having fish. No country has ever cried out and said fish is not available again. No! Who planted the fish? At times, twice when we got to this place, in this Elisha, there was a terrible heavy rain that day. I was outside there bathing. I saw three catfish fell. Having bar lórí carport here. Kí ló ṣẹlẹ̀? Then when I look at it, it was fish. Fish. Show me what lókè. Ta ló kó wá? Èmi náà kó wọlé mo lè fi ṣe rice. Because tí mi ò bá wẹ̀ ń ta nínú òjò, á bá àgbàrá lọ. Pàdé mo sọ báwọn ọ̀hún níwọ̀n nílé jẹ ẹja tó jábọ́ látọ̀run lè ní wàhálà tì yín nìyẹn. Mo jẹ́ ìsìlẹ̀. Ó ní bọ́lá ṣe máa ń pèsè fún aláìní tiẹ̀. Ẹ̀yin lẹ lólè, ẹ̀yin lẹ ní jìbìtì, ẹ̀yin lẹ ganu, ẹja ẹ̀kẹ́ fún kan ọ̀fẹ́. Ọwọ́ yín ti permanently down. It's not for it to be so. When you look at the book of 1 Chronicle 4:10, can somebody read? It's a cause to be poor. For you to be waiting on your brother to feed is a terrible cause. Níbo ló ti bẹ̀rẹ̀? Bẹ̀rẹ̀ láti 6.
Àti Sóbébà àti àwọn ìdílé Amẹ́rìlì ọmọ Arúnù. Jábésì sì ṣe ọlọ́lá ju àwọn arákùnrin rẹ̀ lọ. Ìyá rẹ̀ sì pe orúkọ rẹ̀ ní Jábésì wípé nítorí tí mo bí pẹ̀lú ìbànújẹ́. Jábésì sì ké pe Ọlọ́run Ísírẹ́lì wípé ìwọ ìbájẹ́ bùkún mi nítòótọ́ kí o ti sọ agbègbè mi di ńlá kí ọwọ́ rẹ kí ó sì wà pẹ̀lú mi àti kí ìwọ kí ó má sì jẹ́ kí èmi rí ibi kí èmi má sì rí ìbànújẹ́. Ọlọ́run sì mú ohun tó tọrọ ṣẹ. Kélébù àti arákùnrin Séhù sì bí Márì tí í ṣe bàbá Ẹ́stónì. Ẹ́stónì sì bí Bétíráfà àti Pésì àti Ímánù.
Nínú ọkọ ẹ̀, Father, if you can bless me, just my territory. In this our land, give us fertilizer so that we can plant and we can grow to harvest good products. It's a crime for you to go to people's door, knock, borrow, beg for money, beg for food. It's a cause. And it can never make God happy with you. It can never make God happy with a nation. What is wrong with Nigeria today? They don't want to use their hands. Everybody wants to live in Ikeja. Everybody wants to steal and go to Banana Island. Everybody wanted to steal and go to Ikoyi. Everybody wanted to steal government money and go to Eket. Everybody wanted to steal and go to Canada. When you are using 4 million naira to buy a ticket to Canada, traveling to where you have not been you have not been before, you are going to face a new thing in life. And you are traveling there at the age of 45. You didn't have a mate there. You lost your mate in Nigeria. When you came from University of Lagos, you lost your mate in University of Ife. When you lost your mate in Ife, you lost your mate when you left Warri to Lagos. You didn't know anybody again. Hallelujah. You look stupid, damn, and you look sluggish, dragging and everything. You pack your load again to go to Canada. You lost your transit. Hallelujah. And when you are rearing children, so a situation you cannot even explain. Your children will come and grow again in a situation you cannot explain. It's a very bad thing to be what? To be poor. Church cannot make you rich. But Nigeria put it at the back of their mind. We have to be in church Saturday and Sunday. Church cannot add to you. As you are bad, you are bad. You cannot read the Bible and the quotation and end to make money from it. People can dash you for one Sunday, but other 5 Sundays, they will not give you anything. And when you look at the wretched people today, they are in the choir stands of Celestial Church. They make people happy, but they don't have joy within themselves. Hallelujah. And they don't have money in their account. They were waiting for the time of any party bad day in the church so that they can share 10,000 naira. How many 10,000 naira are they going to share before they can be great? No. It's just a cock and bull story. It's very the topic for this morning. Too barbaric, too stupid, too very. But we don't know the English, you don't need to be poor. When you look at the book of Deuteronomy 29, verse 11, 10, 11, 12, only the thought I have for all of you, not one person. The thought I have for all of you living under the surface of the earth is to have peace. To have peace in abundance. To have peace within you. But you smoke. You smoke ice. You smoke dokuno. You smoke Indian hemp. You smoke Baba Costa. You hold Baba. You smoke Davido. So when you look at all these things, when you emulate, when you do follow, and then follow people, you go to the dish, fall into the dish. Then when you get to the bottom of the dish, you look for those who that push you there. You can't find them again. And that's the end of your life. You can end your life at the age of 40. You can end your life at the age of 18. You can end your life at the age of 35. Everything just comes to an end. Hallelujah. The topic this morning, very barbaric, is a cause for people to be poor. Because all you needed to survive in life, John 3:27, he said a man can only receive what is given by him from heaven. Then when you look at the book of Matthew 25, 1 to 5, he said, don't be foolish. Because people will tell you, you are a fool. Hallelujah. Just for you to go outside again now as you are going inside the rain. You use the umbrella to cover your children, your son. And your head is outside the umbrella. Anybody that saw you will call you what? A fool. Automatically, all Nigerians are full now. The senators are foolish. The House of Assembly members are full, stupid. They increase their money, the constituency allowance and everything. Nothing happened in our area. They are pocketing the whole money. So everybody is drafting and running to politics. So they believe they can make money through politics. Because what will make them have the premonition is because someone who have money through politics. He was an accountant. He stole money before. He was a wayward human being. Then he have a saucy housewife. But politics cover up. But at the end of the day, the true character. He said there's no amount of rain fall on a leopard. The color will still be there. It's a very barbaric, very stupid thing for people under heaven to be poor. Any part, any land in the south, in Ibadan, in Ife, in Ore, in Akura, anywhere, you don't need fertilizer to plant maize. You don't need fertilizer to plant palm front. You don't need fertilizer to plant banana. Then you don't need fertilizer to plant a plantain. No! No! Season for everything. Season for everything. God has programmed everything. Yam will come when plantain is out, so that people will be free. You go to your house, your farm, you pick yam. You go to your back house, you cut plantain. In Delta, in Efuru, in Ile, in Ajogo, everywhere. There is plantain at the back of everybody's house. 10, 20, 40. But now you are now buying 2 barley for 1,000 naira in Lagos because you are a bastard. Because you are stupid. You believe you have money. You are getting exhausted every day. It's very barbaric and stupid to be poor. Because they can rape the daughter of a poor person. They can carry the daughter of a poor person and kidnap. They can do all what they can do to anybody living in Abule, Iroko and everywhere. They cannot do it to the son of Fashola, daughter of Fashola. They cannot do it to the son and daughter of Tinubu. They cannot do it to the family of Bayo Said. They cannot do it to the family of Amusu. They cannot do it to the family of Dakwadodo. No. Except God came from heaven and killed them. Hallelujah. It's very bad to be poor. Because if you are poor, you'll be lying. If you are poor, you'll be wayward. If you are poor, you'll be talking God is coming tomorrow. If you are poor, you will say all sorts of jargon from your mouth. Or what you do not hear from God. That's the reason why Adeboye lied. That's the reason why Dausa lied. That was the reason why Oyedepo lied, because they are from poor backgrounds. They need to tell people to speak in tongues before they want money. Because they are poor. They want to make their money from the city. They want to make their money from where? From the city. Àwọn pásítọ̀ wọ̀nyí fẹ́ owó wọn láàrin ìgboro. Ó dàbà ṣe parí chọ́ọ̀chì lánàá. Kí wọ́n máa sọ fún mi pé ẹ máa dáwó jọ. Ẹ dá tó 200. Ẹ̀yin 300 yẹn. So that abẹ́ lọ dáṣẹ́ tí òkun. Gbogbo ilé yín tó ti lọ kókun lè gbé wá. Ṣé ẹ fámìlì òkun ṣá? Ṣókùn ni ire yín sá sí àbọ̀ ọ̀lẹ ló gbà lọ́wọ́ yín. Ọ̀lẹ ló gbà yín lọ́wọ́ wa. Kí ló gbà yín lọ́wọ́ wa? Ọ̀lẹ. Ojú kòkòrò. Aláìfẹ́ fọwọ́ ṣe. Ẹ̀ka máa dúpẹ́ nìkan fẹ́ fi kàn táyé lọ́rẹ́. Ṣé ìgbà tó bá lò kù? Orí nǹkan tó tún gbé jáde ni pé téèyàn bá fẹ́ ṣe deputy shepherd. Ọjọ́ wo ni shepherd fún ara ẹ̀ máa kú? Tó náà máa bọ́ sórí rẹ̀. Inú ìṣẹ̀lẹ̀ nìwọ̀nyí wà. Wólímà, deputy wólímà. Prophet, deputy prophet. Kí là ń fi deputy ṣe? Àbí dẹ́kùtì, àbí kálẹ̀ lè pé ẹni dá dẹ́kùtì, àwọn dẹ́kùtì àbí kí láǹpẹ́ dẹ́kùtì, kíkú máa tẹ̀lé lọ, tí kú bá lè pàtíwájú. Hallelujah. Wo bí tí Joseph wà ní ẹ̀yìn pátápátá, second to the last, ó dẹ̀ rúlù wájú. So when you look at the book of Genesis 39, 1-5, Genesis 41, from 18 to 25, Genesis 43, from verse 1 to 10, then Genesis 45, 1 to 15, it said, I'm Joseph. Your brother you sold into slavery, but I'm now better. I'm better than you. But Moshe, yes, Genesis 47, they prostrate before Pharaoh. And then the boy was sitting on the right hand of the man. Then he said the other day, the moon and the 11th star. Because their father, their mother, and the rest of them, they were there. You remember he said, 12 bundles of firewood. Then one stood, then 11 bow. That was Genesis 43, then Genesis 41 from 10. When I'm a God-fearing person, I will allow you to go because he gave them an interpreter. He didn't want them to know that he was truth. But they cannot know. Because the sin they committed has blindfolded them. The sin they committed as what? Has blindfolded them. It was the sin that is separating you now, bringing you to abject poverty. Hallelujah. Look at Nigerian politicians. At times they think when they want to do their things. They will give you one bag of rice. They will share for 50 people because they want to be councillor. They will share 10 bags of rice, then you start stamping the stampage everywhere because the father don't want to share rice in the stadium. The wife of Kabiyesi and then the man doing in Ibadan, they want to share rice. People have been hanging there for 3 days before the rice comes. Level of poverty. Then they said the court allowed them to go. Then those àwọn tó ti kú ò lè dìde mọ́. Tá ló fẹ́ ṣe kéèsì wọn? Ní àwọn tó tọrọ ráìsì ló fẹ́ sún Oríyọmí àbí ìjọba ló fẹ́ sún Oríyọmí. Wọn ò ní kéèsì. Àwọn Oríyọmí ò ní kéèsì dọ̀la. Apààyàn la lè pè wọ́n lọ́rùn. Ọ̀rọ̀ wọn ló pààyàn. Wọ́n dẹ̀ máa jìyà ẹ̀kọ́ tó lọ. Torí iṣẹ́ àwọn tó gbọ́mọ láti fẹ́ ìsọ́njù sínú inú ibi tó ti sọ̀rọ̀ tọrọ ráìsì. Ṣé àwọn ló fẹ́ gba Fálànà? Ṣé àwọn ló fẹ́ gba àwọn lọ́yà? Olówó lọ́yà. Wọ́n ti fẹ̀mí ṣòfò. Wọ́n ti ṣe kí ni? Wọ́n ti fẹ̀mí ṣòfò. Because they are poor. Naomi náà ò ṣiṣẹ́ rí. Kò sọ́fíìsì tó ṣe rí. Then Oríyọmí náà ṣe náà dáwó jọ sí lápò. Wọ́n dáwó jọ. Ó lóun ṣe àmọ́lẹ́gbẹ̀ẹ́ títí káàkiri kó máa fún olówó kan lè máa jọ kárẹ́ǹtì lé. Òun náà mú ti ẹ̀mẹ́, òun náà mú ti wọn. Ó lóun èèyàn. Ẹni tó ṣẹ́jú àtẹni tó jalè àtẹni tó lu jìbìtì ẹni tó bá yàwó níyàrá sí iná ní gbogbo ẹ̀. Ó ní you keep the whole law and break one. When you look at James 3 from 10 down, and when you look at the book of James 4, 1 to 5, he said everything. Very, very bad. Because it's very, kì í ṣe nǹkan tó dáa to be poor. Ẹ̀wọ̀n kan tó lọ sọ fún Abraham Genesis 12, 1 to 10. Ó ní kúrò mi tó wáyé. This is your wretchedness is alarming. It's what is alarming. Go and till the land. Your greatness is in the soil. Èló náà fẹ́ fún ẹ ní Aláùsá, èló náà fẹ́ fún ẹ ní Sunshine State. Èló náà fẹ́ fún ẹ ní sálárì. Ó ní sálárì. Sálárì. Wọ́n gbé bílò pẹ̀lú ẹ lọ́wọ́ kò bó ṣe lọ. Nígbà tó mú báàrò tí ó dẹ̀ ṣe gbogbo ẹ̀gbà tí December dé. Owó tó kù sí àkáǹtì ẹ̀ 150,000. Ó dẹ̀ fẹ́ ṣọdún, ó fẹ́ pẹ́ hàn. Ó máa pè yàn mọ́ o. Jerry. Hallelujah. Tàbá kú bí eléyà lè rọrùn wọ̀. Kí ni mo sọ yìí? Tàbá kú bá ṣe ń bá wàhálà lọ yìí. Wàhálà yà pa wá o. Bàbá dà sí wa. Ṣé wàhálà yóò ní pa wá? Ó máa pa ọ́ ti pa bàbá ẹ̀. Àti pa ẹ̀ ò ní ṣòro. Ó ti pa bàbá láago. Àti pa ọlọ́lá. Àná nígbà tí malaria mú ọlọ́lá kò rán ní Sunday. Torí ìṣòro malaria ò mọ Sunday. Ṣé malaria mọ Sunday? Ọmọ Monday. Ó fẹ́ pa wa máa bí yẹ́lò ń sìn. Tí ó bá tètè dá sí wa máa bí yẹ́lò. A ní ẹ bá mi bomi. Ṣé ọmọ ẹ wà mí tó fẹ́ bá bomi? Lọ bomi fúnra ẹ̀. Tí ó bá tètè bomi fìtọ̀ ẹ fọ́jú ẹ jẹ́ rí. Hallelujah. Sórí burúkú bá gbọ́yìn o. Àkóbá ńkọ́ yóò gbọ́ Ghana. So that is it. Tẹpámọ́ṣẹ́. Kí náà sọ yìí? Tẹpámọ́ṣẹ́. Nǹkan tó gbìn sínú ilẹ̀ ló lè surprise lọ́lọ́run lè fi dunnú sí ẹ. Nígbà tó débi tí pẹ́pẹ́yẹ pamọ́ sí, pẹ́pẹ́yẹ mẹ́jọ tó yẹ́yìn, wọ́n pa 42. ó jókòó tì ó fi ṣe iṣẹ́ ṣe gbogbo ẹ̀ come out akọ 42 yẹn ó di gbogbo ẹ̀ dúró nílẹ̀ àwọn yàrá máa bẹ̀ pé ṣe fẹ́ ta pẹpẹ yẹ ṣe fẹ́ ta pẹpẹ yẹ ṣe fẹ́ ta pẹpẹ yẹ àmàmúwò wa àmàmúwò wa àmàmúwò wa then mẹ́jọ mi àtúnyẹyìn àtúní 40 ó di ní industry kò dàbí tàwọn alàgbà Báyọ̀ Àtọlọ́lá nígbà tí Báyọ̀ Àtọlọ́lá ti tó fi ẹran lẹ̀ fún ọlọ́lá Báyọ̀ sin ewúrẹ́ títí tó pé ẹ̀jẹ̀ ewúrẹ́ gbẹ lórí ìdúró ṣé ewúrẹ́ ò lè rìn ibi tí yìí ti wà Báyọ̀ tilẹ̀ mọ́ wọn síbẹ̀ ó rìn káàkiri ọdún máa dé bọ́ lẹ́jẹ̀ ẹran ti gbẹ owó ẹ̀ ò sí inú ẹ̀ ó kàn bá wọn fún wọn lẹ́ran owó oúnjẹ ni ó lè jẹran ju kọ̀lọ̀kọ̀lọ̀ kò sílẹ̀ tó pa náà tí ò ní wọ pọ́ọ̀tù ẹ̀ tó bá dé pọ́ọ̀tù ẹ̀ tó ti ṣòfò ó ti jẹ́ tán hallelujah because kò mọ you can spring up from there you can spring up from there kí ni Jacob lọ ṣe fún àna ẹ̀ ó lọ bá dá ẹran ó lọ bá sin ẹran èló náà ti ewúrẹ́ kan sí èló náà ti ewúrẹ́ kan sí sá 150 200 kò dẹ̀ ní 10 èló ni ẹ sá èló ni ẹ sá bọ̀dẹ̀ màdúrà máa wá wàhálà lọ sí Ìkẹjà ẹ fẹ́ lọ wo oko bàbá aláwòsó owó wà nílé mi tó bá fẹ́ dúró síta lórí 1 plot ẹ̀sìn ibi mo ṣe kọ́lé ẹ̀sẹ̀ gbẹ̀mbẹ̀ ẹran ẹ wà lẹ́yìn ìkùlé ẹ̀ńtọ́ nǹkan ẹ̀ wẹ́wẹ́ ohun ṣe kéèjì wọn síbẹ̀ kò ti rọ Tinubu ni Àtíkù ni Buhari ni wọ́n ti wá rí yín láláriwo gbogbo Nàìjíríà wọ́n ti sọ gbogbo ẹ̀dá ariwo ó ti àti lọ́ọ́lẹ̀ díẹ̀ ń sìn ebi ti pa wá gbogbo ẹ́ńjìn orí wa ti yàtọ̀ ó ti rán rìvásì ń sìn pàtó ṣe wọlé yẹn ni kò sówó ń ta wọ́n lọ kówó wá ẹ̀mí èfèlè ẹ̀mí ò bẹ̀rù ẹ̀mí ò jábọ́ ẹ̀mí ò fẹ́ gbadé ti fẹ̀ ẹ̀mí èfó ló ṣe ètò máa tọ́jú owó ẹ̀mí ò fẹ́lẹ̀ ẹ̀mí ò fẹ́gè àti ló bá bọ̀ nǹkan tó sọ wá gbé báàbù dání èwo ló fẹ́ ṣí bẹ̀ kí ló mọ̀ nípa báàbù kí lè ṣú mọ̀ nípa báàbù. Hallelujah. Are you alright? It's a very bad thing. Kí ló lè mú wa tètè fún ọ? Oorun ni o. Proverbs 6:4-10. Ó ní bí oorun ẹ bá ṣe pọ̀ tó bẹ́ẹ̀ ni òṣì ẹ yóò pọ̀ tó ó máa jí àkórí. You like sleep, you cannot make money. Torí àṣemáṣùn ní sàárè àṣemáṣe kí ni a máa sùn ní sàárè. Ìgbà iná máa kọ́ sórí pósí wa pé rest in useless peace. Pàtó jẹ owó létí tó ronú títí ó ní stroke títí dá ààrẹ ní tọ́jú ẹ̀. Gbogbo ìkébì ẹ̀ ti bó mọ́lẹ̀ tó wá kú. Wọ́n wá nílé ló lọ tààrà. Ayọ̀ even bus code àpapọ̀ kò ní gbà. Ṣùgbọ́n àwọn tó máàyì nínú yín tí wọ́n sá kiri títì. Wọ́n sùn lé bọ̀tẹ̀ ní wọ́n wà lágége. Wọ́n sùn sí orí bẹ́ẹ̀ ẹni wọ́n wà lágége. Tí wọ́n máa ti lálẹ́ òjò máa máa rọ ara wọn máa gbóná bí carburetor mọ́tò. Wọ́n tó fẹ́ jẹ lálẹ́ tílẹ̀ bá ti mọ́ ẹ̀rù máa ń bà wọ́n sí ni. Ẹ̀rù ń bà wọ́n. Hallelujah. Any other question? Ó ní má ṣe fún mi ní ọrọ̀, má ṣe fún mi ní òṣì, fún mi ní oúnjẹ tó tó mi ń jẹ at a given time. I think it's a proverb. Sọ fún wa. The Proverb 23 from verse 10. Kí ló sọ? Hallelujah. Hallelujah. Ẹ wá ń gbé portfolio oorun ẹ fi ràn ara yín lọ́wọ́.
Olùràpadà wọn lágbára yóò sì gba ìjà wọn jà sí àwọn tí.
Tí bóyá ń kó wa yẹn tọ́lọ́lá náà fàṣọ bò mọ́lẹ̀ ó ní ẹ̀sán àwọn méjì fi wọ́n lẹ̀ ọ̀gá ògo tó dá àwọn méjèèjì ó wà lókè ó mẹ́gbàá dání. Hallelujah. Yes. Yes.
má ṣe fa ọwọ́ ìbáwí sẹ́yìn kúrò lára ọmọdé nítorí pé bí ìwọ bá fi pàṣán nà án òun kì yóò kú ìwọ fi pàṣán nà án ìwọ ó sì gba ọkàn rẹ̀ là kúrò ní ọ̀nà àpáàdì.
àbí kí n bá mi sọ kọ́nà yín fọ́ lójú ojú yín kan bàjẹ́ dànù ìkan tó gùn agbẹ́yìn débi tẹ́ bá ti ní láyé ẹ máa rántí bọ́ ṣe lù yín pa wọ́n káwọ́ yín sẹ́yìn tó ń so yín mọ́gi tó ń da pákó bò ní tó bá fẹ́ jẹun títọ́jú ẹ̀ pé kápẹ́ parí iṣẹ́ òòjọ́ yẹn náà òyà pé ẹ fẹ́ kọ́ jẹun tó kẹ́ tó wá lọ jẹun ẹ má sá lọ ìwé kan ti mú ikú ṣe yín ní báìbù ló sọ bẹ́ẹ̀ o má fa owó ẹgbàá sẹ́yìn má fà sẹ́yìn rárá tọ́ kò lè ṣe kí ni kò lè save life wọn lánàá sí that is scholarship tí federal government ní gbé jáde tó bá fẹ́ lọ ṣe technical tó bá fẹ́ lọ sí technical all through owó oúnjẹ and everything is free ṣé a kò sí lọ́wọ́ tó bá yá o àtàwọn tó bá kọ exam tó yẹ kó òun ló pass tó bá débi tó máa ti fẹ́ ṣe test lọ́hùn ẹ di pé ọ̀gá special center yẹn ọ̀gá gan ìwọ́n ló máa sọ jáde special center tó bá ráwọn Isaiah ń sìn trọ́sà dúró ń di wọn ó dàbẹ̀ tó wá láti Bamako òun àti kí lórúkọ Abraham gbogbo ṣòkòtò fún mọ́ wọn bí àwọn ràn lé wọn tẹ̀ wọn ọlọ́mọdé kẹ́kọ̀ọ́ wọn fọ́ yẹ́rì kan tẹ́mi sọ wọn tẹ̀ fún ọkọ tẹ̀sí aṣọ ẹ̀hún bí àkójú mọ́ ọ bẹ́ẹ̀ ọlọ́gba uniform ṣé bá ṣe fẹ́ ṣe tó máa dáná rẹ̀ ṣé bá ṣe fẹ́ ṣé bí wọ́n ṣe ṣe tó tẹ̀ ṣé bí mi ṣe ṣe tèmi ṣé bá àwọn bóyá ṣe lọ́gba uniform ẹgbà uniform time ní sá láti ilẹ̀ láti wọ̀ ọ́ a tún ní àwọn fọ́tò tó ayé ya ní promotion ẹ̀ka promote wa ṣé ẹ̀yà fọ́tò wọn àwọn tó wà ń tà ń sè wọ́n lè kọ́ ẹ̀kọ́ ní abárànjẹ wọ́n lọ ṣe exam ní Lágẹ̀lú without ti dáwọn wọn àtúnṣe jáàmù lẹ́ẹ̀mejì wọn láwọn kan ó ti fẹ́ jọ́ ó ti fẹ́ dàdí táìmù ti Wike táìmù ti Wike jẹ́ minister for education tó bá ti tẹ kọ̀ǹpútà lọ́wọ́ á dẹ̀ máa gbé result jáde á dẹ̀ máa gbé answer jáde irú ẹ̀ ló tún ṣẹlẹ̀ lẹ́nu ọjọ́ mẹ́ta ṣé wọ́n ní ká má ṣe gbogbo ẹ̀ dáadáa ni mínísítà àṣẹwà sọkún lórí tẹlifíṣàn bẹ́ẹ̀ tó ọ̀nà what about the cost and the cost the wasteful money the money we wasted the traffic this morning you travel abroad home and abroad anywhere is the cost to be poor. It's not from God. No. Ẹ̀yin àwọn òyìnbó ló kọ́ síbẹ̀ fún wa pé tó bá ń plow oko ẹ má jẹ gbogbo ẹ̀ tó ń torí àwọn tálíkà àwọn British ló kọ́ yẹn síbẹ̀ o Ọlọ́run ò sọ bẹ́ẹ̀ o a lot of people wà ní Bíbélì tẹ́ pé àtọwọ́dá náà ni o they wrote it to suit themselves because he said in the book of 1 Timothy 4 from verse 10 to 17 he said those who that made the law those that wrote the law cannot trap them. Ó láwọn tó kọ òfin ò lè mú wọn. Kàní wọn kọ fún irú bẹ́ẹ̀ ni kò lè mọ́ wọn. Ó wọ ọmọ ó ti mi wílẹ̀. Ó wọ ọmọ ọlọ́lá nìyẹn. Ó wọ ọmọ kiri nìyẹn. It's a very bad thing. Running to church cannot save you. Running to herbalists cannot save you. Running to politics cannot save you. You only run to politics to go and steal. Politics is just a terrible institution. All that are in politics today, they didn't study politics. They were just trying an error. Lawyer become a speaker. That's all. Then every state deputy, waste of money, waste time. Rather than for them to wait for their turn, they said they are deputy. And when the car did not break down, what do you need the extra tire for? Nothing. It's a waste of money in Africa country. The Lord will honor those people who honor him. If you say the Lord will honor you, it's a lie. Correct that prayer. God will honor those that honor him. Because he said, don't let me use I know of àwọn ẹgbẹgbẹ̀rún tó fẹ́ mi tó pa òfin mi mọ́ tó honor me. Anything short of that is a lie. If you didn't work in an outside, you cannot get the salary from an outside. If you don't work in Calvary, you cannot get salary from Calvary. If you don't work in Guinness, you cannot get salary from Guinness. And if you have they are paying and you branch it to Guinness, they will ask you your identity card, then your employment number. I mean, that throws you away. You should remember what he said in the book of James 5, 14, 15, 16, 17. Only remember vividly, I can tell you, Elijah in the Bible is a man like you. God bless you. God bless you. God bless you. If you bless God, God will bless you. If you didn't bless God, God will not bless you. Hallelujah.
Everybody come and see. I say come and hear. I don't carry and come. Better information, superb advertisement. We no get it right far. Oh, to get update and get informed. Oh, come to Celestial Half Hour. Celestial Half Hour TV. Now we be the best information carrier.